to all our heroes that we've lost along the way.
Let's make some noise and let Parliament know we're here!
You gotta chain yourself to the buses. Show them what the fuss is. Get us on the political map. The only reason I'm vulnerable is because of the policies of the government, and we're not going to continue with what the Tories said.
We throw the gauntlet down to Labour.
Income slash, services slash, independent living slash, all of these things have been destroyed.
I'm going to be watching this government and we're going to be calling them out. So they better buck their ideas up because we're not going anywhere. For our civil rights. For 14 years we were completely ignored, and now, I know it's early days, we've got to wait and see, but early signs are they're still not listening to us. They don't really understand the social model of disability, because my issues aren't medical, my issues are social. They're social barriers that need to be got rid of. What we really want is this, which is independent living. So I just do that. And the kettle's on in the kitchen. Quick, run in the kitchen. Quick, follow me. This way. Who could live in a house like this? Light switch, lower, bigger button, light on. Ta-da, independence. Grill. I can do it myself. I can't cook myself a Sunday roast, and I do need to have a PA come in and cook for me properly. But at least if someone's sick or I'm a bit peckish, I can manage. I'm very lucky that over the years I've just invested all the money that I do earn into buying things to make my life more accessible. The government, they're saying that they want to use technology to make it better for us. But what they really mean by that is just putting in a call alarm so people don't have to come and check on us. It's expensive, and that's what precludes disabled people, because most disabled people are still living in poverty. This is always the bane of my life, is the front entrance door. If it breaks, I can't get in and out, and I'm really stuck. If there's a fire and I can't get out, a disproportionate amount of disabled people died in the Grenfell fire because access needs of disabled people are just not valued. It's not that they're not thought of, people know. People know we need fire doors, but they don't value them. The voice of disabled people needs to be heard. And we're not being heard. But I'm not going to moan about it. I'm going to sing a nice ditty, because I'm glass full. Well, the government had an idea and promulgated law. They say disabled people can't live in a deputy anymore. Which side are you of the boy? Which side are you on? Which side? If I'm out doing a gig, it's having an impact, as well as being on the street in London doing a protest. I'm privileged, I'm very lucky. I've got a gob, I've got a mouth, and I've got lots of love and support around me. And I've got something in me that says, fight this. You're not going to stop me getting up, I'm not going to stop working, and I'm not going to stop singing about it. You know, the worst that can happen is I'll have to get someone to open my window and I'll scream a bit louder out the window. I've never been to this part of The Hague. It's a new adventure. So in my 30s and 40s, I had a really good quality of life. I was working pretty much full time, busy with my music, and importantly, I was paying taxes. And that's because I had the right support. I do need help to get to work. I can't open the doors. I can't get on the train. I can't go to the toilet on my own. I can't feed myself while I'm there. They want to keep chipping away, taking things away. while I'm saying I want to work harder. And the rhetoric is work, work, work. We are working. We're doing it.
So now we have to go around because this thing creates a lot of accidents.
It makes it completely inaccessible.
So we have to go around.
Rubbish feature, not welcome. We need some direct action. Come on, let's do it. Get my handcuffs. Got it, I've got it, I've got it.
But this one.
Yeah, no, it's a bit low there, here. Bring on the steps, that's what I say.
We have to go through here.
He's starting to get Spinal Tap. Do you know the film, Spinal Tap? The band gets lost backstage and they end up in places like this. Thank you all so much for inviting me along. I'm in a very privileged position to be able to come to different countries and play music. I'm a musician. I live quite an ordinary life. You know, I'm not a superhero. I'm not inspirational. I don't want to be inspirational. I'm just kind of a regular guy who's got a story, and I'm grateful that a few of you want to come and hear about it. What makes me a disabled person? Is it the fact that my body is different, or is it the barriers that exist? If you get that it's not my body, then it's not quite so scary. You can get over thinking that, what am I going to do if his arm falls off? Or whatever might be worrying you about. Is it going to hurt him if I poke him in the face? Probably it is, actually. The reason, you know, I can't get into the nightclub is because it's upstairs. It's not because I can't dance. I'm a bloody great dancer. Don't be scared of my body, because that's not what the issue is. It's kind of the world around us that needs to change. But we've got to do it together. So you've all got a role to play. So welcome to the army.
I hope that this change can happen because, you know, it takes at least 3 generations to make a systematic change. So I hope we can be the ones.
Do you know the saying, you take 2 steps forward and 1 step back? So it feels like that. I've just had a phone call around my access to work, which is supposed to help us work. I've got 35 hours of support access to work, and just on a 5-minute call, they decided they want to cut my hours. And I'm saying, excuse me, I'm doing more. They didn't even know who I was. They thought I was a deaf person on the phone. I work as hard as a non-disabled person. We're equal. If you take my support away, another 10 hours, I won't be able to do it.
Welcome to the Grey Eye fundraiser. A phenomenal John Kelly, a performer, an awesome mentor.
Austerity just chips away, drip by drip, at the rights that we fought for over years. I've got a lot coming round next year. I'm coming to a town near you to play if I get the support to do it. They just want me to sit in my wheelchair and do nothing, which I ain't going to do, obviously. I've got a few things to say.
Right, it must be wrong.